the permission structure for violence. You've got polls about political violence. Democrats don't think it's a good idea. Only Republicans. Only people inclined to consume conservative media are now, I think, upward of 50% say that if necessary, violence is okay. You've only got the conduct on one of the two sides.
Well, I guess we're going to continue to have this real dumb, stupid conversation in this country. Where the ugly chicks on CNN, where the fat people on Twitter with they, them pronouns, while everybody from the political spectrums telling everybody, we don't know who shot Charlie Kirk. It was probably a Trump supporter. A Trump supporter shot Donald Trump's. This is one of Donald Trump's biggest supporters. The only guy who was able to mobilize a generation that had been completely ignored by the Republican Party, at least my entire life. Nobody was able to get 20-year-olds to vote for Donald Trump until Charlie Kirk. Yeah, but Donald Trump supporters killed that dude. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. No, that makes no sense at all. And that's why they're trying to bend everybody's brain into a pretzel, because it's clear what happened here. It's very clear what happened here. Lefties are telling you, no, look at this guy. He donated $240 to Donald Trump. It's a completely different dude in Utah. Same name, but different dude. Hey, look, he's wearing a Donald Trump shirt. That's photoshopped. Here's him without that shirt on. This is crazy. They told you, hey, look, here he is in 2015, 2016. He's wearing a Donald Trump costume. The guy who killed Charlie Kirk is 22 years old today. It's 2025. A picture of him in 2015, that's meaningless to me. And again, that costume looks ridiculous. He's riding on Donald Trump's neck. Like, that doesn't, I don't know. Like, at best, you could say that goes either way. But I don't think any Donald Trump supporter is going to be wearing something like that. And again, it doesn't even matter. I think he could have probably changed political persuasion between 2015 and 2025. And oh, by the way, he killed one of the most prolific right-wing figures. I don't think that this should be that difficult, but again, we're in a psyop. And they will continue to muddy the waters. But let's look at this. Here you got a left-wing nut job on Twitter saying, hey, everybody, I'm going to make a toy of Charlie Kirk's last moment. As Charlie Kirk is dying, I'm going to make a toy of that so we could all celebrate. Clearly, a large, big seller to Republicans. Right? No, of course not. It's all leftards. Leftards masturbating to this. Mentally ill, soulless lunatics hopped up on hormone blockers want to buy something like this, something gruesome like that, because they got daddy issues and they're fucking crazy. So how is it that only lefties are celebrating Charlie Kirk being murdered? Only lefties. But somehow we're going to continue to float this turd of an ocean that he was killed by a Donald Trump supporter. They think you're stupid. They think you're dumb. Do both sides do political violence? Yes. Both sides are capable of doing political violence. We've had political violence from both sides. Do we have an epidemic of right-wing violence right now? Political violence? No, of course not. Go look at their long laundry list of bullshit where they're trying to tell you that right-wing terrorism is the biggest domestic threat right now. Well, they were going to kidnap Whitmer. You mean all the feds? There were way more feds involved in that than anybody else. Oh, look at this, the DNC pipe bomb. There was a pipe bomb at the RNC as well. And I'm with you. I want to let's arrest whoever did. You don't know who did that. How's that right-wing terrorism? We don't know. Somehow the FBI couldn't figure that out. The FBI under Joe Biden lost all of the phone data, lost all the security camera. Can't find out who did it. They were going to hang Mike Pence. That was right-wingers. They were going to hang Mike Pence. Okay. You guys keep talking about stuff that right-wingers were going to do. We have a lot of stuff that you leftards did. You killed Charlie Kirk. You shot Trump. They tried to tell everybody that a Donald Trump supporter shot Trump. You guys shut up a softball game full of Republicans. Like, you guys are actually doing stuff. And we get people shot and murdered. Another left-wing nut job tried to kill Trump on a golf course. Like, they're under arrest. We know who these people are. It's always this nebulous kind of, Republicans were going to hang Mike Pence. Who was going to do that? Who was going to do that? Well, Republicans. So add that to the Republican terrorism pile. Nancy Pelosi was going to be murdered by the Berkeley nudist living in a camper underneath a rainbow flag outside of a house with a Black Lives Matter placard in it. A hardened Donald Trump supporter in the middle of Berkeley under a rainbow flag outside of a house with a BLM placard on it went to go murder Nancy Pelosi. You guys are fucking stupid. No. Left-wing terrorism epidemic is happening right now. You idiots are celebrating it. You're 3D printing little toys and statues of a man dying. And then you try to obfuscate or slip out, hide. Oh, it was a Trump supporter. Let me tell you something. You guys you're running into a new breed. Running into a new breed of conservative. Those conservatives that are still conservative at this point, we battle hardened, and we're going to take the fight to you, right? Legally and lawfully, of course. We're just going to ruin your lives. We're going to ruin your credit score and get you thrown in prison. We're going to get your Yelp reviews down. Don't worry about it. We're not out there to shoot anybody. We don't need to shoot anybody to ruin their lives, right? All we got to do is point out, hey, look who's buying this. Look who's celebrating this over here. Look at what these people are into. Boss is out, and before you come out with, I thought you were against cancel culture. I ain't against anything. This is warfare. Adapt or die. Cancel culture. These people hate you. These people are celebrating you being murdered. I think we can get these idiots fired. I think that's fine. I think that's, yeah, I'm for cancel culture. If you consider that cancel culture, yeah. These idiots were trying to ruin your life if you were a hot conservative mom and didn't want child porn in your kid's public library, right? They got you on an FBI list over that. That's cancel culture. Being against something that's sane. Having an opinion that's different. Celebrating, encouraging, and trying to ramp up political violence against conservatives. Showing that to their boss, that's not cancel culture. And even if it was, I am all for it at this point. These idiots are celebrating Charlie Kirk being murdered while telling you a Republican did it. No, this is war. This is war. The idiot who did this, by the way, is finding out that we ain't the Tea Party. We ain't the 2014, 2015 Donald Trump supporters. No, this is a new breed. This is a new breed. The young generation are going to come hard at you. Young generation watched their mom try to ruin Republicans' lives on the internet with cancel culture, again, over shit like bathrooms. Who should be in a bath? Who should be in a changing room? You guys tried to ruin people's lives over that. Now, that generation saw their wine ants do it. They saw that happen. So now they grew up with this. They're ready for this type of warfare. And they will take these receipts and they will get your ass fired. They will get you thrown out of your career and they will ruin your life financially and legally, by the way. They ain't got to shoot you. They're not even going to do that. They're just going to destroy your bank account by getting your ass fired. There you go. Into hiding. Lols. Look at this. Take that, you stupid idiots. Lols. Oh, into hiding immediately. Yeah, new breed. It's a new breed. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. Support channel. Keep up to date on these idiots. Hit the subscribe button and make way, because the salt must flow.